Hello and welcome to another daily market update by Market Intel. My name is Ben and today we want to take a look at the VeChain chart, a cryptocurrency, a very popular one, and there has been a lot of volatility, unfortunately rather to the downside. So we want to take a look at if that is impacting our analysis and forecast. So let's go. Okay, we are on the Market Intel website, dailymarketupdate.com. We are navigating here to our cryptocurrencies section. We do cover a lot of different cryptocurrencies as well as stocks, tech stocks, and so on, including Nvidia, Tesla. So if you're interested in checking out these updates, make sure that you register for free. You can do that by just following the link in the video description. So this is the long-term chart for VeChain. Always good to start with the overview, bigger picture. And you can see that the market is trying to leave our long-term accumulation area, which, hasn't really been, the market hasn't really left it yet, not on a sustained basis, but that would be the next objective for the bulls. And then obviously the idea would be that a new all-time high should form above 28 cents. This is the next objective for the bulls, the break above this wave one high. And the idea is then that we're moving higher in a third wave to 58 cents plus. Okay, so 28 cents is the upside breakout point and 58 cents is the let's say long-term target, which would then be relevant for a larger degree third wave. So why is this important? Well, this is important because it's important to understand that this is first of all long-term. These are long-term targets. It's a long-term outlook. We can't really say when this is going to happen, but it's also important to understand those targets, to be aware of long-term projections, reward and risk. I mean, it doesn't necessarily make sense to trade for that because it is like, insane rewards versus risk, and it can take a while and it's going to go up and down in very significant ways throughout. So you might want to choose to, when the market moves up in decent ways, you might want to choose to take some profits along the way, buy back when it goes a little bit lower in one of our trading areas, and so on. So it's just important to understand, we have a roadmap to follow, but it's not going to happen in a straight line, most likely. Again, next objective for the bulls is to generate a more sustained breakout from the range and then to break above 28 cents. I mean, if we get to 28, I guess most people will be very happy, right? So let's take a look at the smaller time frame. It is quite clear that, it's quite frustrating, this price action. Absolutely, I get it. Not only for you guys, these altcoins, they are in this cycle suffering a lot. There is a lot of volatility. They are, of course, affected by Bitcoin as well. Many of them have been struggling to really generate a crazy breakout, as we have seen it in previous cycles. So that crazy altcoin season that many people are still waiting for hasn't really happened yet. Locally, there have been, a lot of meme coins that have rallied. AI coins have done really well. VeChain, not so much yet. We can still identify, though, an impulse to the upside. So from that swing low, before we saw that wave one to the upside, you see it highlighted in blue, a wave two to the downside. That was a higher low that formed last year in our trading area. So the market rallied from there. We did gray it out at some point. That typically makes sense when we do that and we notify you on the website. It makes sense to take some partial profits at least, or at least move up the stop to break even. So anybody who is in profit, anybody who entered in the trading area, we can't tell you to do that, but it's a support area where it can make sense to look for positions, right? But if it's right for you, then it can make sense when the market is moved away enough and the risk is high to basically just, move up the stop. And the pullback now is quite deep again. Now we see that as a 1-2 setup. Now the second wave one is very high, it's very long, and the pullback is quite sharp. So we're not adding another trading area here because microstructure is not very, very clear. So what we want to see next is a break above the orange wave one high, which would confirm further a break out and actually a rally to that 28 cent level on the larger time frame. So again, primarily we still expect higher prices. It is important that this wave 2 pullback does not break below the beginning of orange wave 1. That's very, very important because that would be an invalidation point. So we're waiting for a signal here that the market is turning around to the upside, and should patterns become clearer, then we will add the next trading area. But we don't want to just add areas here and there, but it's important to understand that we try to add the areas only if we can really identify a high confidence setup. And the market is in a very fragile state at the moment. So, but we keep you updated about that. So hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you're interested in additional updates, make sure that you register on the website. You can find a link in the description. Also, let me know in the comments which other cryptocurrencies you want me to cover going forward. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.